Hey everyone. Okay, a couple of topics that I want to cover really quick is one, I was talking to online. One of the ladies was leaving a comment to my last video, Sophie, and she was saying, "Oh my God, my voice is terrible. I cannot do an oming class or a toning class." And I went to bed last night and I thought, I saw this message today, and I woke up this morning to a lucid dream. And the lucid dream, I was seeing so many people around the world going, I can't sing. And then I heard Spirit say, the number one fear on this planet is speaking in public, and even more so is singing in public, right? And I come from a long line of singers. And I used to sing when I was little, and we used to win all kinds of awards. And then Louise LaRue came along. God bless Louise LaRue. She had an amazing voice, probably still does. And so in the competition world of, being the queen bee all the time in school, yeah, I'll be lead singer in this play. And then Louise came from Quebec, and she moved into town, and my God, she had a voice. Oh, like a bird. And all of a sudden I was like, okay, I suck compared to her. And I stopped singing. And then when I heard my kids sing, I remembered, oh, that's right, I used to sing a lot. But if you don't use it, you lose it. And so, geez, I'm starting to sound Portuguese, right? You start talking like that. Anyways, I'm taking Portuguese lessons. So what I woke up with this morning was this lucid dream, and it was showing me how, the sea people, those guys, one of the things that they did in the programming over time when they were rewriting the history, because we know that the history is all fake now, and the civilizations that lived before us here and now, before gas and oil and the banking system and all of that, it was extraordinary. And we're just starting to discover the technologies that they had. And no wonder they were building these beautiful, massive, towering cathedrals out of stone. How did they do that? We can't even do that with today's technology. How did they do that back then? Well, they were very advanced. Anyways, I woke up this morning and I heard very quickly that those people, the sea people, they have been changing our programming mainly through subliminal messaging, right? And outright programming to ensure that we don't sing and that we don't tone through shaming and blaming and just making you feel lesser than. And so they know that if we start singing, I mean, en masse, I'm talking, remember Italy, when they were locked down, what did they do naturally? They opened the windows and they sang. And how beautiful was that? And then all of a sudden, the government came along and said, it's illegal to sing. You cannot do that because you spread germs. Yeah, your neighbor is 25 meters away, and you can't sing out into the air because someone 25 meters away might get this fictitious thing. Well, I can't say it's fictitious, but it's experimental. We'll say that. Okay. So, I thought, my Lord, they're trying to get you to stop singing. So the moment that you say to yourself, I can't sing, go, that's programming. I can sing. God gave me this voice, and we can all sing. Now, we may need some practice. We may need some, even lessons. You can go online and you can look at lessons, right? And just sing around the house. Every one of those sayings that you read there, that is about really living to your potential. What is one of the very common sayings? Sing like no one is listening, right? This is we are an instrument, a vibrational instrument, and it is up to us to start to tone and start to sing. And so we need to do this in order to shatter this illusion that is, squeezing us down. And through song, through toning, this is how we're going to elevate. It's really simple. I mean, I did a video, what was it, March 2020? I had a download and it was like, Carrie, you've got to start oming and toning. And I put it out there and no one showed up. I actually had an oming and toning session. I put it out and not one person showed up. It was one of those moments that you could hear the crickets. You'd hear the birds chirping and the crickets singing. And it was like, wow, that's shocking. No one came. And so, wow, did my heart ever fill up in this last video when I said, let's get together and start doing an oming and toning session. And there were so many people that said, hey, I'm in. So if you are in, I'm going to set it up. It will be like a webinar where we can all come in and sing and tone. So if anyone is skilled at the technical aspect of doing a very large group webinar, if you can help me, I'd sure appreciate it. So email me, support@carriekohan.com, and let's get this going, shall we? So if you have the urge to sing, because I think we all do, we all intuitively know that this is the answer, right? I mean, Singapore, look at Singapore when they were locked down brutally and they were being starved to death, right? And funny how that's censored on all the media now. But when it was happening, they too would open the doors and they would, in the windows, not the doors, they weren't allowed to open the doors, but because they actually put a seal across the door to make sure that people weren't coming or going. If that seal was broken, they were taken and arrested. Can you imagine? So they were locked as prisoners in their own home with a sealed door. So they were opening up the windows and they were singing out loud. And a drone, not a drone, drones were going over and you could see them. Actually, I think I put them on one of my videos. You could see the drones and hear them. And they were saying to the people, stop singing, stop singing. They gave no reason why, but stop singing. You're not allowed to sing. Not allowed to dance. It's like Footloose, right? You're not allowed to dance because that's too joyful. And we are bah humbugs, right? The bah humbugs wants to keep the vibration low and they want to keep control. And how do they keep control? By keeping everyone miserable. So we need to initiate that joy level. We need to start singing. So whether it is in our group that we're going to be doing the oming and toning, and you know what? I haven't sang forever as well, but I'm still going to do it. No one's going to stop me. Hell no. You can't tell me that I have a bad voice because this is a toning instrument, right? And it's funny when you actually start singing or oming and toning with others, you get in that groove and all of a sudden you hear it. And what's really extraordinary is I've been doing this for 20, 30 years in our group meditations with Freedom Masters was my company, right? And we would do really great workshops. When we would have live workshops, I would do a toning session as our Sunday event. And people were so apprehensive at first. They were like, oh God, I can't sing. I don't want to do this. It was like a 5-year-old like flopping, I don't want to do this. And I was like, it's all right, come on. Yeah. And inevitably in the circle, there would be a lot of people going, and they would lip, but nothing was coming out. And I go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, everyone stop. Because what happens here is if you have a circle of people that are to be toning, if 1 or 2 or 3 are actually pushing the energy through us and outward, and the rest aren't, then it's like, pulling the line. Have you ever, well, I don't know, this might be a Canadian thing, on winter roads, when you're running low on gas, right? I know this one personally. You get behind a semi and the semi will actually tow you because, they pull through the snow and they do all the hard work. And when you get up behind it, it's called drifting. drifting. I think it was drifting. Anyways, right down below what it was. I can't remember. I've been out of Canada too long. So anyways, you get behind it and you surf along with them, and it saves you a ton in gas. And I've done it a couple of times, like 2, 3 times, where my needle was getting so low and I was thinking, oh God, how am I going to make it to the next gas station? 2 little kids in the car, it's -35. What am I going to do? And that's what I ended up doing. Was, I'm really sorry, Mr. Truck driver, but this is the only way that I'm going to get home, and don't want to be stuck out in the middle of a freeway with a blizzard, a whiteout. So anyways, when you are toning and oming in a group and you're just going, oh, 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 you're pretending. What you're doing is you're drifting, right? And you're letting everyone else pull the energy up for you, because fear is holding you back. Fear is holding you back, nothing else but fear of being ashamed or embarrassed or, called out, like, wow, you got a bad voice there. I can tell you, in all the workshops we've done, we've never, ever, said, wow, that's a really bad voice over there. On the contrary, it's really quite interesting, because when you start toning and you listen and you ride the wave, you listen to the other tone and you just kind of blend in. It's amazing how it works. So, don't drift, don't be a drifter, right? You want to participate. And so I would go, whoa. Okay, we've got like 3 or 4 here actually participating. Everyone else is faking it, and it's like sex. Are you going to fake it, or are you actually going to enjoy it? Come on. You got to enjoy it, right? And so everyone would have a good laugh, and then we try again, and not try, we would do it again. And I don't like the word try. Try is like trying to pass the salt. Either you're going to do it or you're not, right? Try to stand up. You're either going to do it or you're not. So we would actually do it again. And inevitably I'd have to go, whoa. Okay, nope. Still, there are people that are too scared, and they're not participating. So it puts a lot of pressure on the people that are around you. If in a circle, it's like, participating, not participating, not participating. They actually create like a hollow, imagine they're pillars. They're all these beautiful pillars of light and loving energy. And then there's like a hollow dip and a hollow dip when you're not participating, right? So you need to be that pillar of energy. You need to be that pillar of energy in your community. So sing. I don't care if you've been told that your voice sucks, turn up the music louder. So they can't hear you. But I can tell you, over a period of time, you will sound fantastic. And if you come to the toning group, when you come to the toning group, you will actually feel, when you leave there, like, wow. And what's really interesting, should I leave it for the, I'll let you guys know now. Whenever we've done this, there has been an experience that everyone has had. And it is as if when we are toning, something else comes in and joins us that is very angelic. And you can hear like a double toning, because the angels show up where 2 or more gather, right? So if there's a lot of us doing this together in our own homes, right, and doing it online, we will hear something else, because something else is with us that is really beautiful, really angelic. And this is how we're going to help heal the world. So imagine if we had 50,000 or 100,000 people doing this, or 1 million people doing this around the world. This has been my ongoing dream. 1 million people in Central Park, and we all tone together. We all ohm together. And it is creating a vibration that will shatter it's like an umbrella over top of us, right? It will shatter the illusion, and we will transcend. This is how we transcend, is by changing our vibration and unhooking the claws that have been in us for far too long. Okay, so I had a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about, but I'm going to make another video. So this was a good one, just on understanding the power that you have within you. This has been a God-given power, and they've been trying to suppress it for so damn long, because they know that once you actually realize that you have the ability within you, because you are an instrument of vibration, once you get it, this is what they're scared of. But once you get it, my God, that's when everything changes. Okay, so who can help me set this up? Because I don't have time, number one. And number two, technology wise, I'm pretty good, but I really need someone to help me with this. Okay, and once we do that, we'll send out the invitation. So please put your name down below. In just say I'm in down below. Just one I am in. I'm in will suffice, but. Or you can be really enthusiastic. It's up to you. Okay, and we're going to we're going to figure out a way that we can ohm together without blowing out the electrical systems on. Seriously, I've done this before in the past, and it's reverberated badly online because the vibration is so strong, right? So I'll see what, if there's, excuse me, I have to burp. I'll see whoever is going to come and help me, if you know how we can do this without, blowing the system. That would be great. Okay. Thanks, everyone. It was great chatting, and we'll see you soon. Much love.